strangest planets we have discovered. The universe is full of mysteries and extraordinary worlds that seem to defy imagination. Some planets are so extreme that it is hard to believe they could have formed in reality. Hellish wastelands where it rains molten glass, planets covered in diamonds, or those so close to their stars that they are slowly being consumed. Today we will take a closer look at some of the most unusual planets ever discovered. Could we survive there? Or perhaps in the distant future, such planets will become targets of our missions. One thing is certain, the cosmos holds incredible secrets for us. 55 Cancri A, the diamond planet. Imagine a planet whose interior might be a gigantic diamond. This is not science fiction. This is 55 Cancri E, a planet located 40 light-years away in the constellation of Cancer. It belongs to the category of so-called super-Earth, planets larger than ours but smaller than gas giants. This planet is so close to its star that a year there lasts just 18 hours. Its surface heats up to over 2,000 degrees Celsius, causing all known materials to melt instantly. It is a hellish world with no chance for water, atmosphere, or life in any known form. But it is not just the temperature that makes it unique, it is its composition. According to scientists, 55 Cancri E is a planet rich in carbon. Under such enormous pressure and temperature, this carbon may form diamond structures. Does this mean that 55 Cancri A is just one giant diamond orbiting its star? Probably not the entire planet, but its core may contain vast amounts of this precious mineral. If so, its value could be unimaginable. Will we ever travel there? At present, our technology does not even allow us to send a probe in its direction, but in the future, when we master interstellar travel, who knows? Perhaps space mining will become a reality, and diamonds will no longer be rare. The question is, what would happen if we actually started extracting diamonds from another planet? Would their value on Earth drop to zero? What other resources could we discover on such extreme worlds? And this is just the beginning of the extraordinary planets worth exploring. HD 189733b, the planet with glass rain. The universe is a place full of extraordinary worlds, but some planets seem to challenge common sense. Like HD 189733b, a planet where the rain is not only deadly, but literally razor-sharp. This exoplanet is located 63 light-years away in the constellation of Vulpecula. It is a hot Jupiter, a gas giant that orbits dangerously close to its star. A year on HD 189733b lasts just 2.2 Earth days, meaning it is locked in what is known as synchronous rotation. One side of the planet is always facing the star, while the other remains in eternal darkness. The temperature on its daytime side reaches 1,300 degrees Celsius, and its atmosphere consists mainly of hydrogen, helium, and silicon oxide. And it is this last element that causes glass rain to fall on HD 189733b, winds faster than a bullet. But it is not just the rain that makes this planet so extreme. The wind speed there reaches over 8,700 kilometers per hour. That is faster than the speed of sound on Earth. Imagine droplets of molten glass being lifted by hurricane-force winds, flying through the atmosphere with the power of a supersonic bullet. Any object exposed to these conditions would be literally ground into dust. This is one of the most hostile environments we know of in the universe. Is there a material that could withstand this climate? Theoretically, if we wanted to send a probe to HD 189733b, it would have to be covered with something more resistant than anything we currently have on Earth. One of the candidates could be enhanced graphene, which is incredibly lightweight yet remarkably strong. Another idea would be to use niobium-tungsten alloys, which are resistant to extreme temperatures. But even if we found the right material, the question remains, would such a mission even make sense? Could HD 189733b hold valuable resources? At first glance, no. This is a hellish planet that literally crushes everything that enters its atmosphere. But scientists suspect that it may be hiding heavy elements, which could be incredibly valuable in the future of space industry. Will we ever develop the technology that will allow us to explore such places? This is one of the challenges for future generations. One thing is certain, Compared to HD 189733b, even the most extreme places on Earth seem as mild as a summer morning. WASP-12b, the dying planet. On HD 189733b, storms blow faster than sound, and glass rain would shred anything in its path. But what if I told you that there is a planet that is literally disappearing before our eyes? WASP-12b is one of the most dramatic cases in the universe. A planet that is dying. WASP-12b is located 1,400 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Auriga. It is a hot Jupiter, a gas giant that orbits extremely close to its parent star, so close that its year lasts just 26 hours. It is so close that the gravitational forces of the star are literally tearing this planet apart. A planet that is losing mass. Due to its extreme position, WASP-12b is literally being pulled into its star. Scientists estimate that every day the planet loses an enormous amount of its atmosphere, which is being absorbed by the star. This means that in just a few million years it will completely disappear. If one could stand on this planet, though it is impossible since it has no solid surface, the view would be terrifying. The sky would be one giant inferno, with its atmosphere being sucked into space. Every day the planet loses part of itself, and its fate is already sealed. Could Earth face a similar fate? It may seem that WASP-12b is a unique case, but in some sense it offers a glimpse into Earth's distant future. Our planet is not in danger now, but in about 5 billion years, when the Sun transforms into a red giant, its outer layers may reach Earth's orbit, and our planet could face a similar fate. Could we save a planet, like WASP-12b? If it were inhabited, would there be technology capable of shifting its orbit before it is consumed by its star? This is a question that may one day apply to us as well. In the universe, there are places that are dying, but there are also planets so dark that they absorb almost all light. Let's move on to TRES-2b, a planet as black as coal, drifting like a shadow through space. TRES-2b, the darkest planet in the universe. The universe holds planets so extreme that they are almost beyond imagination. Some are infernally hot, others fall victim to their stars, but there are also those that simply absorb all light. TRES-2b is a planet so dark that it is nearly invisible in the vastness of space. It is the darkest known planet, as black as tar, almost like a cosmic shadow. TRES-2b is located 750 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Draco. It is another hot Jupiter, an enormous gas giant orbiting very close to its star. Despite receiving an immense amount of light, it reflects less than 1% of radiation, less than black paint, less than coal. Its surface absorbs light like a cosmic abyss. Why is TRES-2b so dark? Scientists still do not have a definitive answer. The atmosphere of this planet does not contain typical clouds that reflect light, like those found on Jupiter. It is possible that its atmosphere is composed mainly of radiation-absorbing chemicals, such as titanium and vanadium. But there is something else unusual. The planet is not completely dark. It emits a faint red glow, probably due to its temperature reaching 1,000 degrees Celsius. One could say it is like a dying ember. Could there be an even darker planet? TRES-2b is the darkest planet we know, but is it possible that an even gloomier world exists in space? Astronomers speculate that there may be planets with atmospheres so dense and rich in light-absorbing elements that they absorb 100% of all incoming radiation. Are there hidden secrets in these worlds that we have yet to understand? Could there be a material that we could extract from such planets and use on Earth? These are questions that scientists will be seeking answers to for decades to come. But if you think TRES-2b is the most incomprehensible planet, wait until we explore KELT-9b, a planet hotter than stars. If you think the darkest planet in the universe is an anomaly, wait until you learn about KELT-9b. This planet sets records in the opposite direction. It is so hot that some stars are actually cooler. KELT-9b is located 670 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Lyra. It is a hot Jupiter, but far more extreme than any other known planet. It is so close to its star that the temperature on its surface reaches 4,300 degrees Celsius, hotter than the surface of some red dwarf stars. How can a planet be so hot? The extreme temperature of Kelt 9b is due to its incredibly short orbit. A year on this planet lasts just 1.5 Earth days. This means it is constantly bombarded by radiation from its star, which is twice as hot as the Sun. Furthermore, like many other close-orbiting planets, Kelt 9b is tidally locked, meaning it always shows the same face to its star. On one side of the planet, there is eternal day, while the other remains in constant darkness. However, the temperature difference is so extreme that materials on the day side literally evaporate and move to the night side, where they condense again. Could Kelt 9b ever become a star? This is a question that fascinates scientists. Although the planet is enormous, it is not massive enough to start nuclear fusion and become a star. But what if, in the future, its mass increases by absorbing additional material? Is there a limit between planets and stars? Could there be objects that are somewhere in between? Not quite planets, but not fully stars either. Could life exist on a planet like this? It sounds like madness, but in science, nothing can be ruled out. In the traditional sense, no, life based on water and carbon would have no chance. But what if there was an entirely different form of life, resistant to extreme temperatures and built upon completely different chemical reactions? Some astrobiologists speculate that the universe may contain life forms based on plasma or metals in a liquid state. We may never find living beings on Kelt 9b, but this planet shows how extraordinary and extreme conditions in the universe can be. The universe is full of mysteries, and today we have only explored a few of its most extraordinary planets. What else is out there waiting to be discovered? Will we ever reach these distant worlds? One thing is certain, this is just the beginning of our journey through the wonders of the cosmos. If you want to learn more about the incredible secrets of space, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't miss our upcoming episodes about the strangest places in the universe. Let us know in the comments, which planet amazed you the most?